Hey, welcome to the AL.com film room. I'm Matt Scalici here with Cole Cubelic. We're going to be taking a look at Auburn's win over Texas A&M, a big win for this Auburn team, Cole, who they've been saying they felt like they were turning the corner for a few weeks now. They finally seemed to go out there and do it on Saturday.
I think they made plays. More important, I feel like Auburn put themselves in a good position in this game. I've had a lot of discussion this week about Sean Coleman comparatively, his performance against Myles Garrett 2014, 2015. Jeremy Johnson obviously coming back, starting at quarterback. He looks good. I think the big difference with two individuals like that is Auburn's in good situations the majority of the game. They're ahead, have a lead, don't have to go 2-minute offense. You're not trying to force your way back into the game, so you're not pressing. You're in a comfortable situation where you can kind of pick and choose what your plays are, and there's a lot less pressure on you at that point in time, especially on the road. So putting themselves in a good situation early, scoring early in that football game, winning a lot of first and second downs, putting themselves in manageable third down situations, I think went a long way in this game against Texas A&M.
Cole, we're going to take a look at Jeremy Johnson a good bit today. Obviously, a big performance from him with Sean White out with an injury. One of the things that obviously a lot of people have talked about, you've talked about it on here, red zone play calling in the last few weeks. This was a good call for Auburn here.
It was. Find a way to get north-south quickly in the red zone. For me, that's object number one. Just get the ball in the hands of a playmaker, get north and south, because you don't have enough time to dance, to move, to juke, and create space on your own. You got to get the football and find your way towards the goal line. So stack formation here at the bottom of the screen, two receivers for Auburn. Jeremy Johnson, just quick distribution. And what you're going to see is a key block from Jonathan Wallace. Have to make that block initially because the defensive back here for Texas A&M is going to have to manage his way around that block and go find a way to make a tackle. You'll see a good run fake from the offensive line and just one quick bite from the safety here. You'll see him take one little lunge step. It's just a bit of a lunge. And that kind of takes him out of the play just enough where he's not able to come over and have an impact. And you'll see what the run was doing to A&M as Chandler Cox is going to kind of get tied up here with the defensive end. That takes him out of the play, allows Jeremy Johnson to deliver a quick football over to the sidelines and be able to make a play. Quick distribution. You see the run fake there. We'll go back and check it from another angle, but a nice job of just finding the corner of the end zone and making a play for your quarterback, who throughout the course of this season has struggled some. We know that. Jeremy Johnson needed confidence more than anything else. And it was throws like this and plays like this, runs after the catch, that I feel like allowed Jeremy Johnson to build more confidence throughout the course of this game.
Cole, a little bit later in the game, we see a big play here from Jeremy Johnson getting the ball into the hands of his running back, Kerryon Johnson. How does this play develop here? What makes this so successful?
Well, I think the threat of the run, and the run had already been successful here. We're in the third quarter, so Auburn had success running the football, and that's one thing that's going to tie up these Texas A&M defenders. And you'll just see Kerryon Johnson come right out of the backfield on this wheel route. Zone coverage, so Brandon Williams here going to have to make a decision. And you'll see him turn the receiver loose and then try to retrack and pick up Kerryon Johnson out of the backfield. He's just not going to be able to do it because Kerryon's got a full head of steam coming out of the backfield. Now, you'll see how the run affects this play. Marcus Davis going to come in motion. That's going to kind of freeze your linebackers a little bit, force them up to the line of scrimmage. But as we watch this play progress, it's a nice play fake from Jeremy Johnson. There you see kind of the reverse fake, offensive line, nice protection. And Kerryon Johnson's wide open. We'll take it back a little bit. And you just watch Brandon Williams playing corner. Watch him try to make this move here, turn player loose, and then try to recover right away. It's too much momentum from Kerryon Johnson right out of the backfield. And it's a nice job by Sean Coleman here at left tackle. One-on-one with Myles Garrett. He knows this is a longer developing play. Really close right there at the end. Got to get that backhand off of the rear hip of Myles Garrett, but that's going one-on-one with one of the best pass rushers in the country. And Sean Coleman had a very nice game against Texas A&M. But you see some play options. When the run game gets going, all of a sudden the linebackers, the safeties, they have to respect that jet sweep or the reverse motion, whatever it is that's coming. And then, of course, the play fake in the middle is going to freeze the defensive line and freeze the linebackers as well. So really nice play call. Good poise in the pocket from Jeremy Johnson. Patient, allowed that play to develop, and understood he was going to have Kerryon Johnson in zone coverage right out of the backfield.
Cole, another big downfield throw for Jeremy Johnson. This time they roll him out of the pocket. Show us why this is able to be so successful here.
Well, first thing, Matt, that I'd like to point out, and you have to point out, 3rd and 2. Great situation to be in. Opens up your playbook. You want to go play action with a mobile quarterback. puts the defense in a bind. So all of a sudden, right there, your defensive ends have to understand if this is play action, we have to keep contained here on the outside edge. We have to make sure we don't allow a quarterback to get outside. And you're going to have more guys committed to the box trying to play the run because it's a short yardage situation. So you'll see Devontae Harris, Tony Stevens, one-on-one coverage at the bottom. Jeremy Johnson notices this, and with safety help going to creep down, linebacker's going to creep down. When he goes play action, that's only going to open things up down the field. So watch these guys in the backfield for Texas A&M, second and third level, really bite on the run fake, and Jeremy Johnson's going to roll out and really just make a play. It's an excellent play action fake. You see second and third level of A&M bite on that play action. He knows he has plenty of time there because of it. And then Tony Stevens just goes up and makes a play on Devontae Harris one-on-one. Allow your receiver to go make a football play. Kind of a back foot throw there for Jeremy Johnson. I'm not going to recommend it, but when it's one-on-one coverage, you can take those chances.
Right.
When you're up 23-10, you can take those chances. When it's 3rd and 2, you can take those chances. So a lot of different ways in which Auburn was in a great situation to take that shot right here against Texas A&M.
Cole, one thing you've talked about on all of these plays we've watched so far, how much the run and Auburn's effectiveness in the run game affected everything that Texas A&M was doing. We're going to show a play right here with Javon Robinson really being able to open things up finally in the run game for Auburn.
And we've mentioned the last few weeks when we've seen a little bit more and more of Javon Robinson, I feel like he's the best fit from a total package standpoint. Peyton Barber, a little bit more power. Kerryon Johnson, maybe more speed to the outside. You look at some of the other backs like Rock Thomas, maybe a little bit more elusive as far as being a slasher out in space, but power, speed combination, I think Javon Robinson is your best bet, has wonderful patience also. And the first thing I want to point out here, and you can go back and you can watch as much of that 2013 tape as you want, and what you'll see is the left tackle collapsing one side of the line of scrimmage. It's what Greg Robinson did, and one reason that he was an early draft pick. But the movement from Sean Coleman here is, in my opinion, what really makes this play go. And then you get to the second level, and it doesn't take much. Just get a little shot on that defender at the second level. If your running back's coming through with momentum, he's going to be able to blow right by that defender, and that's really what you're going to get here. So the jet sweep motion obviously is going to take some eyeballs off, a little visual deception there, but we'll run it back again and just watch that movement from Sean Coleman and Alex Kozan on the left side. That, to me, is really what opens this play up. Now, you get a good block from Chandler Cox pulling around, 27 right there with the kick out. And then Javon Robinson can make guys miss on his own. He's a great second, third level runner. Might not have the breakaway speed of Kerryon Johnson or Rock Thomas, but that's okay if you have the patience and the ability to understand plays and be able to bust through second and third level defenders to turn it into a 30, 40-yard game.